skating this incredible performance and beating Victor, but rather what a change from the Canadian Championships. He seemed to be riding a crest like so many of the champions that we've seen. Great figures, wonderful short program. He had the audience with him. I think that in Victor's defense, that it must have been a very tight decision on the part of the judges. But Kurt won, and gosh, he deserved it.
Well, we've certainly had some good thrills. Cincinnati, it was Orser, and now twice in a row, it has been Kurt Browning taking the men's figure skating championship of the world to Canada. And of course, the extra fillip here of winning it in Canada.
Just relax for a minute, Paul.
We have a long, long hold up here before young Todd Eldredge can skate, because there was so much on the ice that they've had 3 or 4 bunnies out there to try and pick everything up, and they don't want to leave anything out on the ice.
Sometimes this can work to the advantage of a skater where there's a long delay like this, because what happens is that you build up energy inside, and when your music starts, you have that much more adrenaline in which to draw from.
Kurt Browning received first-place marks from every judge save one. Only the Hungarian judge put him behind Petrenko. Todd Eldredge showed us here with his original program just why at 18 he is the United States champion. He was 3rd in that program, didn't miss a thing, skated with dash and verve, and is very much still in the medal contention. 3rd place is certainly there for someone.
Because in the short program, you'll remember, Todd was brilliant, and it was difficult difficult to choose between so many, but I think that with the finesse, again, of Petrenko and Browning, one does see the difference, and you also know why they are the top skaters in the world.
Though he did win the U.S. Championship, he didn't win the long program in Salt Lake City, and his much more experienced teammate Chris Bowman now sees that at least third place is open to him.
I think that the catchword for this competition is guts. These fellows have such incredible nerve to go out. He fell down 2 times, and in almost the 4th minute of the program is able to put a triple axel, and there another triple loop. This is incredible, and by doing this, he has probably cinched the bronze medal in those last 30 seconds. Program that had certainly numbers of mistakes. Not a great program, but a tremendous debut into international competition here for him.
We're going to be right back with Mark. Has collected, among other things, a lot of kisses and a tremendous amount of loot. We're waiting now for his marks to come out. He had been in 3rd place because he was 7th in figures and then 3rd with an excellent original program. He is at 18 the new United States champion.
I think, Ted, what we're seeing is that the 3rd place finish is not at all clear. I don't know whether it will be Eldredge, but with the other skaters, they're going to have to fight for that medal.
God, that's terrific.
Yes, Kurt Browning has taken over the lead from Victor Petrenko by winning the free skating. Right now, Gregor Filipowski is in 3rd place, then Peter Barna. Elvis Stoyko, 5th in the long program, is at the present time 6th overall, and Michael Slipchuk, 8th in the long program so far, is 8th overall.
Who's that? Lobster, yeah. Oh, well. I hope they know.
Very composed young man. He's a former world junior champion.
I said, I'm doing this.
The marks are a long time coming out. There is not a United States judge on this panel, nor is there a Canadian judge.
Put on that silver loop. I just said, that's right, and he had the loop, he had to do the toe at the end, which he did.
It's interesting, Ted, they're talking about the last jumps in the competition, and I really felt that did make a difference to the program. In the last 30 seconds, he probably went out up about 2/10 of a point. Always difficult when you don't have the strength at the end of the program, but he did.
Well, here is marks coming out in there, with the exception of 1.55, 5.5s and 5.6s, 1.54 for his first group of marks. So on the strength of those, I don't think he's going to catch up with Gregory Filipowski, who is the defending bronze medalist.
Ted, I'd forgotten about Gregory Filipowski.
And of course, Chris Bowman is still to skate. Here's his 2nd set of marks, and no, with those, he is 6th in the long program, and that puts him in 4th place overall, behind Browning, Petrenko, and Filipowski. There'll be no medal for Todd Eldredge. Stoyko is now 7th, and Slipchuk is 9th.
Thank you.
All right, good job.
Our next